Okay, as I told you, we'll start with the basic Linux first. Okay, then we'll jump into cloud and DevOps side. Okay. So Linux, what is Linux basically? Is it one of the operating system, right? So what we'll do now, we'll try to open one site called killercoder.com. Killercoder. Try to open this all of you, please. Killercoder.com. Then try to log in that as well. Once you open, try to log in with your credentials, your Gmail or something. Okay, just try to log in that. Done? Have you all opened? So once you open the killer code, once you log in, you can find a lot of practice sessions here. Okay, you can see a lot of practice sessions for Git. You can see Linux. A lot of things are there. Okay, so we'll try to look at like on some of the practice sessions here. Just it will help us to create on a server rather than we create on our own environment. Okay, it will give you an environment to practice. Okay. Okay. So here, so there is a one link I can say, DevOps practice. Okay. Any Linux you can take. That is not an issue. Okay. So you can take here. There's a one Linux kind of platform is there, right? You can take this. That is fine. Okay. So once you open the Linux, you can practice all the sessions here. Right? Different sessions are there. You can try to practice. At one session level, you can try to practice everything. That is also fine. Now see, there's the Ubuntu, right? In Linux, in a Linux point of view, we have two types of operating systems. One is Linux and Ubuntu. Okay, Linux and Ubuntu. So here it is created one Ubuntu operating system. So both are Linux point of the same command. Some changes are there. We'll try to look at that. So in Linux, if you try to create a file, if you want to list existing file, ls is the command. You can see here, ls command, what the ls command does. So ls command will try to print all the files and directories as well. Directory is nothing but a folder. Okay. File is nothing. Okay. You can see, if you look at now, you want to get in detailed information, you can say ls-lrt. Any file, anything is starting with a D means that is a directory. Anything it is starting with hyphen, simple. Okay. It's a regular file. Now, file1.txt, is that file or directory? File1 the file. Whereas this snap, is this snap is a directory or file?
Directory.
So, okay, basically you can try to, okay, look at an, okay, what exactly it is file or directory. Based on that, okay, we can try to work. Suppose I want to create my own file, right? I want to create my own file. How to create it? Okay, I want to create my own directory. Okay, so there are different ways to create a files, directories, and all. So one of the way is a touch command with the help of touch. Okay, so let us say I'm trying to create a file one, F1. The file is created. If you look at now, ls-lrt, see latest one is F1. You created just now. Okay. You want to like remove that file, rm F1. It will remove the file. You see now that file is not there. F1 is not there. Right? You want to create a file, you can use touch command. You want to delete a file, you can use rm command. Rm command, remove that file. Right? Suppose you want to create a directory. In that folder, you want to create a file. Let us say mkdir, some let us say directory 1, dir1. In that directory, I want to create a file. Suppose you can go into that directory. So how to go into that directory? Okay, we can go into the directory called cd dir. You can go in now. You can use pwd command where we are. So pwd helps us like to understand where I now. So it is saying that you are in a root directory 1. You are in a root directory 1. There you can try to create an, okay, there you can try to create an files now. Okay, there we can try to create a files. How to create a file? You can say touch. Let us say D1, I think. Now you can see how many files in this directory. How many files are there in this directory? Only one file. That is D1. So what we have seen, touch command to create a file, mkdir to create a directory, right? 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 So, is that clear till now? So just we have simple okay, touch command we have learned. mkdir to create directory. Okay. Then what we can do, we can try to set up let us say we want to see that what is the today's date. The date is a command which helps us to look at what is the date today. So today is like 13th June 2:47 it is. So at what time this D1 created? 2:46 it is created. It is created 2:46. If I try to do touch again, touch D1, will it create it again? No, it will update the timestamp. See, 2:46, it is 2:47. Touch command basically helps to update the timestamp. Okay, if the file is not there, it will create an empty file. Touch command will create a null file. If already there, it will update the timestamp. Okay. So now, if you want to delete a directory, so where we are now in the dir1, right? If I want to cd means change the directory, go into the directory. If I want to come out, you can use cd dot dot. It will come back to the previous directory. Now I am in a root. I want to delete that directory 1. How can we delete? Rm dir, rm remove dir. Which one? Directory. So why it is not allowing to delete? It is saying that directory is not empty. In that you have some files. That's why it is not allowing to delete. Though I want to delete, you can say RM minus RF. The forcefully, recursively, forcefully, I want to delete. Now it is deleted. You want to forcefully delete that directory, you can say RM minus RF. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You want to delete forcefully, you can do that. Okay. So if you look at sometimes what happens if I look at it is saying that this is big date, right? Sometimes I require only 13th date only I required, only month required, only sometime time required. How can we get it? We'll see that. Before going to there, okay, if you want to print anything in Linux, you can use echo command. Echo is basically print whatever the input you have given. Whatever the input you have given, that will try to print as is. Suppose, okay, in the system, you want to get a system name, you can run a command called host name. Okay, host name is Ubuntu. Suppose I am giving an okay, some date. Okay, let us say date. Echo. I want to run a command called date actually, but it is saying that when I say echo date, it is saying date only. It is as it is. It is printing. But I want to print today's date. So let us try to do something like this. Echo today date is date. So it is saying that today's date is date. No, I don't want to get into that. I want to print today's date. So what I can do, I can put it in a double quotes. If you want to run any Linux command in Echo, we can use backtags. It is there below to your escape key, very first key. Below to that, there is the escape key, right? So tags, backtags. Now you see today's date is, it is printed in a right format, right? Is that clear? Today's date is date format it is printed. Any questions in this? Any questions in this? So suppose let's say where we are, like I want to get to know where I am. I can say PW. Sorry, I can say echo. My present working directory is, I can say PWD, right? So now it is saying you are in root. PWD will help us to print that. Okay. So backtags will help us to run any commands. Sorry. Suppose you want to print your host name. Anything you want to run any Linux commands. Okay, you can try to print back. You can use backtags on that. Okay, you can use backtags. Suppose it is okay. Let me try to do some more activity here. So when I say date, it is printing date only, right? It is printing date only. I required only 13th. Today is 13th, right? I want to print only 13th. What you can do is just practice this once. Okay, date. So today date is 30. So plus percentile D. The percentile D. Okay, so it will tell us like it should run. Huh? So 1 second, please. I hope now I am audible, right? Am I? Am I? Am I? Okay, fine. So what we discussed, if I want to get on a particular date, what we can do?
Date plus
Date plus ampersand D or
percentage.
percentile D. So if you want to get month also, you can say percentile M. Okay, you can get month also. Suppose I want to delimiter with a hyphen here, you can do hyphen 1306. Right? So this is the way we can get a particular date. So I hope you all opened a killer coda, right? So you can try to open that killer coda and try to practice there itself. Okay.
People దగ్గర డబ్బులకు
So
సంబంధించిన చాలా
then we'll try to understand now. Okay, let me try to look at here. If you want to get year also, you can try to say percentile Y. So we have different options. You can try to look at date command help. Okay, with the help of date command, you can try to look at a lot of things. Okay. So you can any command in Linux if you want to learn, you can use man. Man is in a help document. You can say date suppose. So if you look at here, it will try to tell you all the details. What are the switches you have and what is the purpose? Okay, you can try to look at that. What is mean by percentile? Yes, seconds. Okay, so all these options you can read it if you want. Okay, if you want to go through the documentation of AWS, sorry, documentation of any Linux command, you can simply use man, that command name. So it will give you the documentation. You can just press Q. It will come out of that particular. It will come out of that particular one. Okay. Now what we'll do? We'll try to understand some basic things in the language. How to define a variable. Suppose if we look at here, x equals to 10 I agree. Now x variables holds the value of 10. You want to get that, right? You can
X.
echo x means it will print x only. But if you try to say echo $x, it will print 10. So how to call a variable in Linux?
Dollar.
Okay. So how to get on a variable in Linux? You can say dollar the variable name. So it will print that particular variable, whatever you given. Right? So now let us say x equals to 20. So that will override that value of x now. Right? It will override the value of x. So from 10 to 20. That way, you can try to define a variable and you can try to call that variable with echo with the help of dollar symbol. Dollar variable name, it will print that. Okay. So now we have seen like, okay, how to call a variable. Let us say sometimes I want to use date. Okay, let us say now equals to, okay, date command. Will it work like this? Or else I can try to run it like this. Date plus percentile D. So, okay, if you try to run it now, what is dollar now? 13. So the back tags, okay, we are running some command back tags, date percentile, okay, plus percentile D. That is nothing but today's date. It is stored in which value?
No.
See, so now I set up the variable like this. I run tomorrow the same command. I'll get 14. Okay, such a way. So whenever you are trying to write a scripts, when you are trying to write a scripts, you want to generate that particular date level, you want to store it. In that particular case, okay, you can use this way. You want to get time also, you want to get year also, that is also fine, you can do that. Okay. Okay. So now, okay, so let us try to write a simple script, guys. Okay. So if you want to write anything in the file, right? So just now we created file, but we didn't return anything in that particular file. Okay? We didn't return anything in that particular file. So how can we write anything in the file? So we required an editor for that to edit that file. That is one of the popular editor is VI editor. We have Nano, VI, lot of, but we use VI or VIM. Okay, let us try to see that. We have a file now, like okay, something like an file one, okay, VI file hyphen 01. Do you have anything data in this? It is in editor, it is in a editor mode. As of now, you don't have any content in this. Okay. As of now, we don't have anything in this. So then what we can do? We can try to write something. When you are writing it, there is a different modes. One of the mode is insert. See, it you can see here insert mode, right? So whenever you are trying to write anything, first go to insert mode. How to go to insert mode? Escape I. Very first key, right? In a keyboard that is escape. Escape I. It will go to insert mode first. Is that clear? If you want to open, you can open that. Okay, VI editor, the file name. Escape I means it will go to insert mode so that, okay, we can write anything in this. Let us say good morning. Okay. So saving is bit tricky in this. So, okay. So first we'll try to ESC I means insert mode. Anything you run, first you have to say escape. W means save. Q means exit. Exclamation mark. Save and exit this. Okay, how to do that? Escape colon. First you have to say colon. WQ exclamation mark. Escape colon. WQ exclamation mark. So W means save, Q means quit. Save and quit. Right? Is it clear how to save the file? How to edit the file? Any questions here? Sometimes we open a file, we did modifications, but I don't want to save that. I want to exit it as it is. Without saving, I want to exit because something went wrong. So what you can do without saving, just try to queue
Q,
with that. Okay, escape,
colon,
colon,
Q,
exclamation mark. So without saving, just quit it. Because you did something wrong in the file. So, okay, without a saving, I want to exit that. Then you can use. Okay. Now what we'll do, suppose we try to open that file again. Suppose you want to copy this line and paste it. Escape YY to copy, escape P to paste it. What is it? Escape YY, escape P. See, P. Pasting that, right? Same thing. What is the command to copy? Escape YY to copy that. So escape P for paste it. Copy paste. Any questions here? Copy and paste. Suppose I want to delete a line. Escape DD. DD. Escape DD means it will delete that line. Escape DD. Delete that entire line. Any questions? How to copy? How to paste? Okay, how to delete a line? Are you practicing simultaneously? Okay, fine. So suppose, let us say we have a file. Instead of morning, I want to replace with evening. Okay, try to use this. Escape colon percentile. Search a keyword called morning. Replace with evening. Slash G means entire file. See, it is become evening. How to do that? Escape colon percentile yes. Search a keyword, replace the keyword, then slash G. Okay. So okay, if you want to search a keyword, replace a keyword, G means global, that file, entire file level. Wherever the keyword is there, it will replace it. Now, suppose you want to see that line numbers, all these line numbers, escape colon set NU. See, set escape colon set NU. It is very useful, like if you have a thousands of lines, you want to see the line numbers, you can show. Particular line, if I want to go directly, you can say, let us say 7. It will go to 7th line, escape colon 7. It will go to directly that particular line. Is that clear? If I want to go to particular line, okay, you can directly use set colon, okay, escape colon, the line number. Let us say we have a lot of lines here. Okay, let us say 13 lines are there. I'm in second line, but I want to go to 11th line. Escape colon 11. See, I'm in 11th line now. Escape colon, that line number. So it will go directly that line number. I want to copy and paste, which command I can use if you want to copy a particular line. Accent on okay, if I want to copy entire line and I want to paste it, how can we do that? So if you want to see the line numbers, set a new. If you want to go to particular line number, escape colon line number, you can do that. VA editor is very useful. Okay, if you want to edit any files. Okay, if you want to edit any files in your server level. Okay, just practice this very simple commands today. Okay. Very, very simple commands. Practice this. Be ready with these commands. Tomorrow we are going to create one AWS account. Okay. There we create one Linux server. There we'll try to understand how to install some packages, package management, software management. Okay. And some important administrative related commands we'll try to learn tomorrow. Slowly we'll take 1.5 hours session today from 8 to 9:30 kind of. Initial days, okay, bit less. So, okay, bit early we'll try to close 1 or 2 days. Once you are comfortable with me, so we'll take 1.5 hours session, 8 to 9:30. Okay. So very basic commands, all the Linux basic commands, we try to take that in killer code or Linux you take and start practicing.
సార్ రఘు సార్ స్టూడెంట్ ఫామ్ చాట్ బాక్స్ లో వేసాను సార్.
Yeah. Can you please all fill that form, please? Otherwise we miss that track. Can you please fill that? Can you all fill that, please?
Hi Raghu,
Yeah, hi, tell me.
this is Anudeep. So I have a few queries. Can I? Hello, am I audible, Raghu?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So actually, I was new to this class, so I just want to know the course structure and like the course content, and then how the curriculum is. So actually, I thought of it was the first day of class, but seems to be it's second day. Yeah, I joined today only.
Yeah. First we'll try to learn basics of Linux.
Okay.
Then we'll take you to AWS DevOps tools. We'll try to take.
Okay. This course is only online or it's kind of offline and online?
As of now, it is online. Okay. If anyone interested to come to classroom, we can let you. If you let us know, we'll plan that. Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi. Tell.
DevOps will, how much time it will take, sir? Hello, sir.
Yes. Yes.
DevOps, how much time it takes?
It takes more than 1 month.
More than 1 month.
Mm.
And what are
Simultaneously, we'll discuss AWS with DevOps.
AWS with DevOps? So, in the market, how much we can expect for this tool?
Package you're talking about?
Yeah, package.
Depends on your existing package and your experience. Okay. So if you have a 15 lakhs package, you can expect 20 that way. So based on your existing package and what is the experience you have, that based on that we can demand.
So in the AWS, what are the services we can able to see for this
Here
level?
we try to look at all infra and platform services like EC2, S3, auto scaling, load balancers, CloudWatch. Okay, almost all the services will try to learn you. You can apply for DevOps engineer or cloud engineer or both. That is fine. Okay. So try to do the task which I given today. Okay. If you have any issues, let me know.
Can I know? Actually, it is got dropped for me. Can I know that task once again?
Where you are at the time when you got power?
My power got dropped.
Okay, okay. So
yeah.
what we are trying to achieve here is just we created one task to create an VI editor.
Okay.
Through how to edit the files, copy the files, modify the files with the help of VI editor. That is a basic activity we did.
Okay.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Practice this and come back, please. Okay.